Standing on the edge of a cliff, realize there must be more to life than this. Reaching for the stars, traveling so far, like a dragonfly. Just grab my hand from heaven's sin. We're me tonight.
hanging by a thread, hung up on all the words you said, breaking free from this conformity that you force on me. Everything I do is one big show. It's about damn time that I take control. Put me under a microscope and watch me take control. What's this? I finally read this helplessness. Tired of feeling like I'm upside down, so I'm gonna turn it all around. And and dear God, save my soul, 'cause it is flawed. Tired of feeling like I'm upside down, so I'm gonna turn it all around. Upside down. Upside down. Gonna turn it all around. Upside down. Don't tell me that I need saving. Finally awake and living. Yeah. The pressure inside was building. I felt under attack, and now my mind's attacked. And I've chosen my path. I've chosen my path. What's this? I finally read this helplessness. Tired of feeling like I'm upside down, so I'm gonna turn it all around. And and dear God, save my soul, 'cause it is flawed. Tired of feeling like I'm upside down, so I'm gonna turn it all around. Upside down. Upside down. Gonna turn it all around. Upside down.
Hey guys, what is up? And welcome to round number 1 of the Dragon Ball Super Card Game Celebrations event here in beautiful Chicago, Illinois. We're here for round number 1 and we have two amazing teams for you. We have, on the left, Team Boo Cakes. Mr. Justin Trino is going to be the representative for this team, playing Baby Vegeta, which is a very popular deck in a Team Wars format. Most of the decks that run specialized packages is what I call it, which is cards that only they can run, or see a lot of play in Team Wars because they don't take the card pool away from their allies, their teammates. And on the right, we have Team 3-Star Mr. Voodoo on the right, playing yellow Broly with those sick Kid Goku sleeves. Don't know much about Team 3 Store or Team Bootcakes, but they both seem to know each other, which is pretty cool. So they're probably like a local team. I know Team Bootcakes, their middle player, their B player, is doing a little vlog of the event. So we thought we'd bring him on here, give him something to vlog about, and see these two local teams go at it. That is the wonderful Dusty O'Brien. I'm not sure how wonderful it is, but it's definitely Dusty O'Brien for sure. Team Takeover 2016. What's up, Dusty? Nothing much, man. Just enjoying my time here in beautiful Chicago. Having a good time. Justin Trino taking the damages already, going down to 6 life very quickly. This is what that Broly deck wants to do. Yes, that is the 9-drop Broly, which is pretty sick. Like I said, this is Voodoo playing yellow Broly, which has fallen out of favor a little bit in the singles meta. However, still very, very powerful in Team Wars for a couple of different reasons. It does have that kind of specialized package it can run, similar to Vegeta. However, it is the Shigesh deck of the format. I think it's probably the best Shigesh deck, which a lot of teams are still running Shigesh. That card is very good in Team Wars since you can only run 1 Cronoa. Or I'm sorry, I guess you could run 4 Cronoa, but only 1 player can run Cronoa in their deck. So what happens a lot of times is if you get caught playing against the deck that isn't running Cronoa, you have a very high chance of winning because you can spam out battle cards with Shigesh, which is a very powerful strategy. Grayson620, hello. How's it going? Yo, Dusty, long time no chat. Tuning in from Australia again. How you been? Dude, I've been exhausted. But very blessed to be where I'm at. I'm very lucky to be able to bring you guys coverage from all these celebration events. This is my 3rd one this month, so it's just been absolutely amazing. Very humbling experience being able to see you guys, talk to all of you. I'm not sure how many players we have here, but it feels like we have a whole bunch of them. So, Ed Zap's house, that's awesome, dude. But I hope everything's going good for you, Wogboy92. All right, so Voodoo's going to attack with Broly here, 10,000 into 10,000. Going to take that life, draw a card, do so both at the same time. I like it. And it looks like Justin's going to take the damage, going to 5. 1 more damage to go to his awakened state. Obviously, Vegeta gets very powerful in that state, as most do. Absolutely, this yellow Broly, pretty cool. Has a lot of really cool cards here. Going to play the 1-drop Bardock, take a life. Imagine him being able to awaken this turn. Whether or not he decides to is going to be dependent a lot on what version he's playing. He does also have the Bardock in hand, the Bardock Ape, which is going to be a great card to use on top of this 1-drop Bardock here. Being able to double strike Vegeta to 3 would be very advantageous for Voodoo. Guys, remember, if you have any questions at all, let me know at ARG Live in the chat, and I'll do my best to answer a question as soon as possible. 106 of you already in chat. Thank you so much. No, it's early in the morning here. It's 9:26 a.m. here, which I guess it's 10. It's 10 o'clock there. I actually forgot we're an hour behind here in Chicago. I keep forgetting that. And Voodoo just going to pass. I like the Voodoo swap back to his hand. That stinks at the old after image. Kind of stop that swap combo. That's okay. I think Voodoo will still be able to awaken next turn pretty easily. 106 teams, guys, is the final count for teams. So 106 teams, that's 318 players. Is that rough math? Is that right?
321.
It's 321?
12, no.
Was that right? Woo, baby. I learned how to do math. The Chicago air here has allowed me to, and heightening my math abilities. Yeah. It's 1:30 a.m. here in Australia. Dude, that's nuts. Actually, Pat, you're not wrong. Pat O'Neill in chat says Dusty is from the best coast, so he knows that other inferior time zones are behind. I kept telling everyone that the stream was going to start at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time because I'm so used of that being the time. So I literally told everybody that the stream was going to start an hour like earlier because I forgot that we're an hour behind. So that's actually my fault. I am so sorry. Okay, try to get Team Filthy Casuals on stream. Yeah, I'll definitely try. I mean, I want to bring you guys the coverage you guys want to see. So if you guys want to see a certain team, just let us know, and I'll do my best to get them, to get, all the teams you guys want in the on stream. Justin evolving here, or I guess Union absorbing, up to the Power Booster Vegeta Baby. Very powerful card here, especially if he goes all the way up to the ape. It can be very devastating. For Voodoo, though it might play into his plans. He does have Shigesh in hand, and I believe the new 4-drop Broly, I think it does get reduced in hand by 2, so he would be able to Shigesh that out if he meets the requirements, which is pretty cool. Getting that out for free is very good, I'm sure, for the strategy. Didn't know Dusty's from the West Coast. I actually used to live in the West Coast for about a year. I lived in Orange County. Actually didn't mind that area at all. It was very beautiful. Reminded me a little bit of home. Team Shinron Layer is here, guys, and they're led by Mr. Marcus Cantarsi himself. Obviously, fantastic team. Shinron's Layer won the last event, the North Carolina event, in Charlotte. Fantastic team. Great leader in Marcus Cantarsi, and they do a lot for the community with their deck builder. So, Shinron, the trifecta. Voodoo going to charge the 4-drop Broly here in energy, giving him 3 energy to play with. Voodoo down to 3 life here. Expect him to play something before he awakens. However, he's kind of in a weird spot where I'm sure he doesn't want to attack with his leader in this side, but he also doesn't want to waste that untap. The only 1-drop I see he has is 1-drop Bardock. I don't know if going to 2 is the correct play here, though. Very awkward hand. Looks like he's going to go with the Bardock play, which is a little unfortunate, but I can definitely understand why he's doing this here. So he's going to play that Bardock, take a damage. I expect him to probably awaken from here and then maybe combo the ape. If he can get that ape in play with Planet Vegeta, that might be good enough. Might be worth taking that damage. Voodoo's still taking some time. Doesn't want to. Going to actually attack with the Bardock here. Justin is going to, after image technique, and kill the Bardock. Very unfortunate by Voodoo here. Definitely not what you want to see. Voodoo shuffling that 4-drop Bardock to the top of his hand. Okay, he's actually going to attack with leader. Ooh, going to 1 life here, guys. Holy crap. Getting a cold bolus, though. We'll see what he can do here. Looks like this might be his kill turn. Not going to be able to take effect of Broly's other side, though. Just a little scary here. Going to combo with Shigesh. And playing out the Goku. I believe that's the Goku. A little glary, but it looks like the Goku. And then using Bardock, taking himself up to 30K. Single strike, looking to knock Justin to 3 life, and does just that. All right, gonna awaken, ready 2 energy. Oh, it is the Gohan. Yeah, it actually is the Gohan, I see. Yep, nope, absolutely is Gohan. Holy crap. Might have, I'm going to have, me and G will try to work on the glare issues just a little bit in between rounds for you guys. Wasn't that bad yesterday, but I think that's because they might turn, looks like they might turn on another set of lights. It's a little bit darker yesterday. All right, guys, I'm trying to find this card for you. I want to read what it does for you guys so you guys know the exact wording on the card. Actually, I don't think. So here comes a big tack for Voodoo. Going to actually play out another Gohan. See if he responds. This is going to be a big turn for Voodoo, but I think because he took himself to 1 life, he's going to have to really do a lot of damage here. He's going to be in a really bad spot, especially with no blocker. It's really scary. Ooh, Justin combos out of this, actually. I think that's going to be okay. Yeah, I'm going to take a look at the card, guys, for you. I'm trying to pull it up, but I'm trying to do like a couple things here at once. I don't want to like. Judge going to take a second and read the Broly card. Voodoo put himself to only 1 energy, though that 1 energy can be used for Cold Ballast here, which might be able to save him. It's going to be tough. Voodoo only at 1 life. Very few resources in hand. His opponent, though, does have a somewhat weak hand, however, with 2 after image techniques. All right. Attacking with another Gohan into what appears to be the leader. Justin going to snap take that, go to 2. I think that's the right choice by Justin here. As long as he can't be like Mira double strike, which Voodoo doesn't have the energy to do that. I think he'll be okay. Okay, going to restand both those Gohans. And pass turn here. Let's see what Voodoo decides to do here. Having access to Cold Ballast really could save him this turn, but I'm still really worried. The fact he's only at 1 life and has very few resources in hand really scares me. All right, Justin attacking with Vegeta Baby. No negate by Voodoo. Justin going to draw a card. Gets the Ape, which is a pretty huge draw from the leader here. Revenge Death Ball to kill the Broly, getting 1 piece of combo out, which is actually really important here. Let's see if Justin decides to combo any more. So this should be 40K, I believe. I guess it's 35K actually. Yep, that's gonna be it for Voodoo, which is, like I said, it's what I was really worried about there. I think what Voodoo was doing there was fine. It's just, I think in that scenario, you have to be able to win that turn, right? If you're gonna take yourself to 1 life, you have to be you either have to have a huge hand and a bunch of defensive cards in hand, a bunch of open energy, a bunch of super combos, a bunch of ways to stop damage, or you have to win that turn. And I feel like Voodoo put himself in a situation where he took himself to 1 life, but was unable to win the game and didn't have the tools to protect himself. And so Justin did a terrific job taking advantage of the situation. Yeah, I'm not sure either, Pat. I stopped by, I said hi to them, I shook their hands, wished them luck. But I didn't have a chance to ask them what they were playing. But I'll try to maybe get them on stream for sure. And we'll try to I'll at least ask them what they're playing. Oh, I did. Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry, guys. Holy crap. I think it was because I was talking. I was talking about Voodoo's play, and so I just naturally put the point there. I'm sorry. I was explaining why Voodoo lost the game, and I guess, subconsciously. All right, Voodoo taking some time here to sideboard. He definitely has a plan against Justin's deck, it seems. Sideboarded in, I think, what was 6 cards? 6 or 7 cards there. That's a big sideboard change. Oh, Kucher, wow. I was actually wanting to do that. I actually saw they're actually standing right in front of me. I don't know if it's possible for me to switch over to the crowd cam here. I think that's camera 1. But I think if you guys can see, they're sitting right there on like the bottom left, right beside the judge's head. You can see the Minnesota guys. They look really cool. I like their shirts. It's pretty cool. So that's players getting their hands ready to go. Yeah, I know. Molly Mal, I'll tell you what, man, I'm pretty tired. Have you gotten sleep since Charlotte? Yes, totes. I actually did. I got home on Monday. I got home Monday. I got home about 8 o'clock at night. No, that's incorrect. I'm sorry. I got home at like 5. And then my wife took me out to dinner. We went out to eat together, caught up a little bit. I think it was my wife. I haven't seen her in so long. I kind of forget what she looks like. We went to dinner. We came back home, and I fell asleep at like 7 or 8 o'clock at night. And I didn't wake up until 2 o'clock the next day. Like I slept like 18 hours straight. So pretty tired, but like I said, I mean, I can't complain. I mean, I'm so blessed to be able to, be here and do this. This is something that is a dream come true for me, and I hope that I do a good job for you guys this weekend bringing you coverage. I'm a little worried because anytime I solo cast, it worries me a little bit because if I'm looking up a card or I'm trying to adjust an overlay, I feel like I'm leaving you guys without coverage. That makes sense. Like I have no help essentially. So it worries me, but we'll do our best here, guys. I know. Yep. Do I know how many rounds today? I don't know, but I will find out for you. 6 rounds. 6 rounds and top 8? Yeah, 6 rounds, top 8, guys. Oh, thank you so much for saying that, Totes. But honestly, I'm not the MVP. You guys are. I mean, you guys tuning in to watch. You guys coming to these events. I mean, as tired as I am, I mean, holy crap, you guys are the ones, traveling to these events, spending your hard-earned money to support, both ARG or, PPG, Core TCG, whoever's holding the event. You guys support them, support Bandai, support this game. I mean, these celebrations are dedicated to you guys, right? Without you, this game would not exist in the capacity that it does. And so I owe all my success through the game to you guys, right? So thank you all for supporting the game and allowing me to travel and bring the coverage to you guys. Ever how lackluster it is, just thank you so much for allowing me to be here. How many people are playing today? That's 106 teams, 3 people per team, so that's 318 players for our event today. We have 6 rounds and a top 8. All right, Voodoo deciding to Flying Nimbus the attack here. Absolutely great turnout here at the ARG Celebrations event here in Chicago. Very lucky to be able to cover this for you guys. I expected the event to be pretty big. All right, guys, I'm going to pull this card up and talk a little bit about the card. I had it pulled up there last event. I'm going to try to find it. I actually lost it. I am stupid. So it's a Display of Power Sun Gohan. It's a 3-cost, 15K. I'm sorry, 19K. It has Barrier, and it says at the end of your turn, switch this card to active mode. It's also a 0 plus 5,000 power combo card, which is very important to talk about because what that allows Voodoo to do is apply pressure with it, and then once it untaps, obviously it's protected. The fact that it has Barrier and it untaps means it's very safe to almost every kind of removal in the game. Obviously, except cards that can attack active battle cards, but those are very few and far between. It also, since it's ready, it becomes a really good defensive card as well because it allows you to combo with it. So you can combo off the field with it as well. It's only 5,000, obviously, 0 plus 5,000, but that's also kind of good, especially for what Voodoo is trying to do here. It seems like he's trying to use all of his energy every turn, and having that little 5K is very, very important. Voodoo doing a good job setting up his board here. Definitely a little bit more aggressive than he was last game. So the trunks he has out is Dependable Saiyan Trunks. This is a 1-drop 5,000. So that's when you played this card, look it up to 3 cards from the top of your deck, choose up to 1 yellow Saiyan card among them, and add it to your hand. Then shuffle your deck. It's very good in these Saiyan-based decks, especially the yellow-based ones, right? Because it looks at the top 3 cards of your deck, and you have to choose a yellow Saiyan, obviously. But that's okay, because it seems like Voodoo's entire deck is built off of yellow Saiyans. So this is going to allow him to find those Broly pieces he needs, or the combo pieces that he needs to go forward. It also will help him find Shigesh, which is really important since Shigesh is a yellow Saiyan. It can help him search his super combo. And anytime your super combo is searchable, that means, in my opinion, that deck is very strong. So Voodoo has multiple ways to find Shigesh in this deck, which makes it a lot more consistent than other Shigesh-based decks. Team Takeover 2016, thank you so much for that host, my friend. 158 viewers, thank you guys so much again for all your love and support. Like I said, it's pretty early in the morning. It's not even noon yet. And you guys are doing a great job supporting us, so thank you so much. Voodoo with a lot of cards in hand, actually a lot of defensive cards as well. Going to charge Time Magic, which is a very reasonable charge considering he has another Time Magic, a Cold Bloodlust, Shigesh, a lot of defensive cards. I haven't seen, actually the more I think about it, I don't think I've seen that many defensive Shigesh plays by Voodoo. He also has regular super combos in hand too, which I really like. Anytime you like Shigesh, anytime you run Shigesh, I like the split of Shigesh. What the correct split is, I'm not sure, but I like it. Whether it's 2-2, 3-1. S. Slater with the troll. It's too early in the morning to troll, my friend. No, absolutely. This game is thriving. It's super solid game. Obviously, the gameplay is amazing. Set 6, one of the best sets released in recent memory. A lot of different strategies. It's really shaking up the meta. It's been a lot of fun to cover. A little stressful at times. Haven't mastered what all the cards do yet. Voodoo tapping 2 energy here, playing out the Broly. 15k. We'll see if he has any plays on top of this Broly. He's going to awaken to ready 2 energy, so basically plays the Broly for free. SKD PXNDX. I'm sure that spells something I can't say. There's a 7-drop evolve. I'm sorry, I will come back to that question in a second, buddy. I'll explain how Team Wars works. Voodoo is going to play out the 7-drop, and the judge is going to pick it up, take a look at it. Guys, remember, get some hearts in chat for our stream judge, John Patterson, always by my side. This is what I mean. As much as I like to complain about streaming all the events in a row, John's been right there beside me. G's been there as well. I'm not alone. These guys are all sad panda. I like it. Absolutely. Okay, so this 7-drop Broly, guys, does a lot of stuff. First, the EX evolves for 2, but it has to evolve on a yellow Broly BR card with an energy cost of 4. Very specific. As permanent, if the total number of cards in rest mode between you and your opponent is 6 or more, reduce the energy cost of this card in your hand by 3. So it can actually cost 4, which is not too bad to play just by itself. It says, auto, when you play this card, you can only activate skills on cards that are green or yellow and no other color for the duration of the turn. Active main once per turn. Choose 1 card from your hand and place it in the drop area. Choose one of your opponent's cards in rest mode, and that card can't be switched to active mode until the end of your opponent's next turn. And then it says, choose one of your opponent's cards in rest mode. So that is leaders, that is energy, that is battle cards, that's the field card, literally any card in rest mode Voodoo can choose here. Very powerful effect. So the cost reduction for yellow Broly, will it count your energy? Because before I understood you play the card, then rest the energy. That's a good judge question. I think I know the answer, but I don't really feel comfortable saying it. But I'll ask the judge. I'll bring John over, and we'll ask that ruling. Dustin, good luck today. Thank you so much, Butters. I want to need it, man. I need to get a water. I'll get a water. I think I'll be okay. I meant to bring some tea, and I forgot it. I forgot tea at my house, which I think is okay. As much as I would like to bring, like, a bag of, oh, my gosh, G on the freaking, whoo. I would also like a $100 bill. Does that work? Does that not work? Okay. I said water. He gave it to me immediately. I said $100 bill. I get nothing. That's fair. But, yeah, like I was saying, I forgot my tea. But I think it's okay. I was a little apprehensive of bringing tea through, like, TSA anyway. Like, I think it's pretty obvious. It's nothing suspicious, but you never know. There's a super combo by Justin. Going to draw a card. Gets Dimensional Banish for Fu off of the super combo, but looks like he's just immediately going to combo it. Probably a pretty good choice. Okay, desperately trying to, I wouldn't say desperately, but aggressively trying to knock Voodoo to 2 life here. I think it's pretty telling what's in his hand, but we'll see if Voodoo takes the bait or not. Nine drop, very good as well, guys. I'll explain what the nine drop does as well if you guys want. I'll pop it up very quickly and read over it. Nine drop EX evolve 2 yellow on top of a Broly BR card with 7. Has double strike. If the total cards number of cards in rest mode between you and your opponent is 8 or more, reduce the energy cost of this card in your hand by 4, making this man, I'm not good at math. A 5 drop. Active main once per turn. Choose one card from your hand and place it in your drop area. If your opponent has 3 or more energy, choose up to one of your opponent's cards in rest mode and place it in its owner's drop area. Yeah. Very cool effect again. I actually like that little chain. It's very good. Justin deciding to play an energy down here. Going to 4 energy. I'm going to play down Daily Trading Vegeta. Going to draw that card. Oh, Levi Vegeta here. Yeah, what is math anyway? Absolutely terrible math. Ooh, gonna overwhelm. Let's look at the top 3 here and put a battle card. See what he chooses. Only has one choice here, so gonna choose the ape. A good choice, obviously. Probably the card he was looking for anyway. Unless he already has an ape in hand, which I can't quite make out. All right, attacking for 15k into 15k. Time Patrol Kai is what I call this guy into Broly. Gonna super combo, go to 25k. Draw a card, gets, ooh, 1 drop Vegeta Baby. That is a unit absorbed target. I don't know if that's one he wants to use here, but still has his awakening as well, so still can untap energy. Yes, I will. Dance King, I will. I promise. Right. I will let him know. Like I said, guys, you know, these are new cards. So the judges are learning them as we are as well. I'm not trying to make an excuse for John, but you know, I'm sure that's what's causing the issue here. But I will pull him aside. We'll take a look at the card. I'll go over it with him. I'm sorry for the confusion, guys. Justin, it looks like trying to make the choice if he wants to attack with this or not. Go and attack 10,000 to 15,000 here. Daily Training Vegeta into Broly. We'll see. Oh, just a time magic. Ooh, interesting interaction here. I'm actually not sure. If he unit absorbs, I actually think the card comes in rest mode. Right? Is that right or is that wrong? I actually don't know how this works. Probably not, actually. Actually, don't think it's going to matter, actually. It comes in rest. I actually don't know the answer to this question. I should know the answer, but I don't know the answer. Does it come in play rest, or does it come in play active mode? I don't know. I'm actually really mad at myself. I don't know. Because it's a new card, but like it also keeps the effects of the previous card. Okay, okay. That makes sense. Yeah, it's a different... Okay. I actually don't know. I'll be honest with you guys. I actually have no clue. If baby is rest, it comes. It wasn't. Well, it's a new card, but Time Magic still affects it, I think. Right? Or no? It's in Cold Bloodlust it does, right? I don't know, maybe Yum's Word works differently. Okay. Justin going in here pretty heavy. It's like Voodoo's going to have a hard time stopping this. And he's just going to extend the handshake here. And the C game for the round 1 Team Wars event is going to go to Team Boo Cakes. Very deservedly, too. Both players playing very well. Justin doing a great job with this Vegeta Baby deck and showing why this is one of the most popular decks in Team Wars. It's just a very self-efficient deck. Like I said, the cards it needs, none, like almost no other deck needs, right? So very easy choice to run here. Absolutely, Pat. And that's something we talked about a little bit earlier, where anytime you see your opponents with Shigesh, you need to be careful. You don't want to over combo and get blown out by, Baby Goku combo. But I don't think Justin saw any traces of a defensive card like that in game 1. So he probably just said, you know what, I'm going to take a chance that he doesn't have that in game 2. I'm going to get this set up for you guys really quick. All right, there we go. I'm going to transition over here so that removes that for you guys. Guys, if you have any questions, let me know at ARG Live in the chat, and I'll do my best to answer questions as soon as possible. I'm actually going to, real quick, I'm actually going to go show John the Goku, and then I'll be right back, guys. I'll be right back for your questions. Remember, ARG Live in chat, and I'll do my best to answer questions. How many teams? Good question. 106 teams, 318 players. Why are you so sexy? A lot of hard work in the morning. All right, guys, I'll be right back. I'm just going to go show John the card and kind of go over it while I can grab it from Voodoo there. So I'll be right back. All right, guys, I am back. Pat, I was in the middle of typing it too. That's good. That's good. Oh, how many teams were at Orlando? I actually don't know the answer to that question. Like I said, it was 106 teams. That's 318 players. ARG, why didn't we make time over the weekend to cube? I don't know, man. I actually didn't bring my cube this week because every time I bring it, I never have time to play it. Like, I never get time to actually go over it. What's your favorite deck from set 6 so far? Oh, like 108? Okay. That's still good, though, guys. That's awesome. Oh, good question. Let me, Sad Panda, let me get there. I'll get caught up and I'll do that. What's your favorite deck from set 6 so far? Baby Goku is my favorite. I talked a little bit about this last week, but I've been working on a new series for the channel, which I'll never have time to do probably. But I wanted to take one leader and play 100 games with it. And I chose Baby Goku as my first leader about a month ago. And now the fact that it's being played really well makes me even more happy. One of the reasons why I chose that leader, though, was because it can be built so many different ways, right? You can go yellow, black, blue, black, green, black, red, black. There's just so many different ways to build it. And so that's why I chose that. Any way to move the overview cam we're looking at to the A seat so we can see it? The wires won't reach. That was kind of the idea, but I'll see if we can maybe set something up for the next round for you guys. I'll see if we can do something like that. Pro Play Games Live, did you find the cards you missed from the cube? Yeah, actually, it was crazy. What happened was, so when I built the cube, I double sleeved the cube. Just because you normally double sleeve cubes, and there's a lot of like rare cards in the cube. And I guess the air just went out of the air finally got like smashed out of the cards, and they just shrunk like they took up less space. So that's actually pretty crazy. I don't think so. I don't think he does, Pat. But I didn't really get a chance to take a look at him. It was like from the side, so I'll take a look at it. All right, so Sad Panda, how does Team Wars work? And this is a great question. The way Team Wars works is that you bring yourself and 2 friends, so it's 3 on 3, and you guys are allowed to play, essentially, you have to play 3 different decks, but you can't share any cards in the sideboard or main board. And so, for example, if your friend is running, Kami, then you can't run Kami. No other person on the team can run Kami in the main board or sideboard. Now, this is really important because it, first of all, creates a lot of diversity in deck choices, but mainly it's very strategic, right? You have to strategically pick your leaders, strategically pick your decks so that they don't conflict with each other, right? You don't want 2 decks that rely on Shigesh, right? Because only one of you are allowed to play Shigesh. And so because of that, it allows for this really cool dynamic between players. And also what's really neat about it is that players can essentially talk during the match. So your B player, for example, can look over at your board state and say, I don't know, man, maybe you shouldn't make that play. Maybe you should make this play, for example, which is really fun and very, obviously, teamy, I guess, if that's a word, which it isn't. But what's my favorite thing about Team Wars is it's really cool because if your opponent plays a card, right? So let's, for example, talk about that last game, right? We were worried about Shigesh into Kid Goku, right? If the A player is playing against their opponent and he plays out the yellow Kid Goku, he can go, hey guys, my opponent just played Kid Goku, and now the C player knows, hey, I don't have to play around Shigesh Kid Goku, right? Because it can only be in one deck. And so that communication is very key in successful teams. I hope that answers your question, Sad Panda. But if you have any more questions, let me know. Oh, what's up, Alex? Nice to see you, my friend. Thank you so much for stopping by and seeing us. How's Myrtle Beach? Yes, McLovin. I think you can, yeah. How is your opponent decided? That's a good question. So you have 3 slots in the team. So you have A player, B player, C player. And so your A player plays your opponent's A player. B player plays B player, C player plays C player. In case of a tie, whoever won the A game wins the match. So that's really important, being the A player. Essentially, if you win all your games, you're giving your team a chance to win in case of a draw. B player is obviously a very strategic place as well, because that's where you want to put your most dynamic player, right? That's where you want to put your like Pat O'Neill, right? So he can reach over and talk to each player. He can analyze the game state. He can look at each player's hand. He can make decisions that way. You want to put your player that can both play and dictate at the same time. It's a very dynamic slot. It's a very multitask heavy slot. And then C is the caboose, right? That's your anchor. It's your boy JB. That's awesome, man. Dude, no problem, man. That's what I'm here for, Sad Panda. If you have any more questions, let us know. It's a great format for new players. It's a great way to introduce new players to the game. It's a format I would like to see, catch on a little bit more. Obviously, it's probably a little too tough to get multiple teams at like a local level. I mean, maybe duos would be fine. Maybe just doing 2-on-2 would be fine. It's a really, really cool format. Oh, McLovin Muffin 22, love you, Dusty. Always love watching you stream. Dude, thank you so much. That really, really means a lot, man. Working really hard for you guys, and thank you so much for that love. Zap. It's Janemba versus other deck. I don't know. I think Vegeta Baby. I think it was Janemba versus Vegeta Baby at the A table, and then B table was Kid Goku versus Gogeta Veku. ARG Live, are there any decks that we are trying to get on stream? I try to like walk around and choose. I think we're gonna try to get Minnesota on stream if they won. That's one team I would like to get on stream. They're really cool. They seem like a very synergistic team. Hi Dusty, are there any Bandai reps in the event? Not currently. I don't know if they're going to show up or not. I don't think so, though. Oh, Broly versus Baby. Okay, yeah. That makes more sense, actually. BWAJC, the Ghost. Great meeting you last weekend, Dusty. What's brackin' this weekend? Nothing so far, I think, is brackin', but I'm sure you guys will prove me wrong. I'm sure there's something. Super Shinron's probably pretty close. Super Shinron seems pretty close to being brackin'. At ARG Live, can we try to get Blue Gogeta BR or Slug on stream if at all possible? Absolutely, man. I think the B team right now, the B match, is actually Blue Gogeta versus Baby Goku. Ooh, Sardith, good question. At ARG Live, what kind of support would you like to see in the... old support would you like to see in the anniversary set? Easy. Beerus support. Give me any Beerus support that you can possibly give me. I love that leader. Obviously, Beerus is my boy, so that would be great. Also, Champa. How do I say this? Beerus support, Champa support, Vados support. I love those three leaders from set 1, and I would like to see that support. It would be cool if there was a field card. It would be cool if there was a field card that said something like, at the start of your turn, draw 2 cards and discard a card. Your leader, if your leader is Vados or Champa, they're Universe 6. That would be really cool, I think, because there's some really good Universe 6 cards that we don't see play, like Time Skip. Is that what it's called? Time Skip? But I feel like the pool of Universe 6 leaders is pretty short. So it'd be cool to see a field card that did something like that. Just like a functional field card that turned Champa and Vados into Universe 6 leaders. And I think that would open up the meta a little bit. Zamasu of Vados support, absolutely. Time Kicker, yes, thank you, Pat. Yeah, Zamasu, actually, yeah, I love Zamasu and Goku Black. I think those leaders are super, super cool. So, yeah, absolutely. I think for some reason I read old support as set 1 support, but absolutely, yeah, Zamasu and Goku Black would be amazing. Field card, you can control any number of Whis, Mentor, Beerus. Yeah. Actually, maybe. Let me take a look at. Let me take a look at that. Actually, is Champa considered an alien on his leader card? I actually don't know. No, he's just a god. Okay. Yeah, he's just a god. Molly Mock, good question. Why nobody wanted to help you commentate these events anymore? I don't think it's necessarily that no one wants to help me. I just think that these celebrations events are very lucrative, right? There's a lot of stuff you can win. And so I think, honestly, players just want those Broly packs, right? They want the things from the set. So I think that's the big reason, right? Which is a good thing, right? If players want to play instead of commentate, that's a pretty good indicator that the event's being supported correctly by Bandai, right? Vados is beyond support at this point. They just need to make a Universe 6. Oh, I mean, obviously, yeah. I mean, I would love to see an updated Champa leader, an updated Beerus leader, an updated Vados leader. I would like to see a Whis leader. I mean, that would be amazing. But that wasn't the question, right? It was how I would like it to be updated. Dusty, would you know the official ruling on the Gogeta Red leader? Do you get plus 5k on opponent's turn? I don't know, man. I don't know that. I've seen that ruling being asked. I'm not sure. That's like a Casey question. That's a level 2 judge question. I'm not exactly sure. Sorry, guys. I'm a little behind on the questions. Sorry about that, guys. I'm getting caught up as fast as I can. Hashtag drop the taco and judge. I love you guys. Right. Yeah, full screen ultra. They could do that, right? They could print a card that's like, if your leader is Vados, do some powerful effect. But that's what I call direct game design. Maybe that's the wrong word for it. Maybe in your face game design. It's basically saying this is weak. Let me print this obvious thing that makes this stronger. And while that's not necessarily always a bad thing, I prefer cards that reward the players for being smart, right? So if you would print a fill card that said Champa and Vados is Universe 6, players are like, oh, that's cool, I can build this new deck, and they feel like they're the one making Vados and Champa better, not just this obviously broken card that makes it better. If that makes sense, what I'm trying to say. So how can I give a example? Shigesh is, I guess, a good example. Where Shigesh is a card that's obviously very powerful, but players feel like they're the ones making it powerful, if that makes sense, because they get their choice of any 3-drop to make it better. Where if Shigesh said, like, if your leader is Kid Goku, do that effect, you don't feel like you're necessarily the one making it better. You just feel like you're playing it the way it's intended, if that makes sense. It's probably a pretty terrible example, but I'm not really a big fan of, like, in your face game design. I like to give the player the illusion that they're the one breaking the game as much as possible. If that makes sense. Jaman. Sorry, I had to mute the mic. I started coughing. J-Man the Man. This is just Dragon Ball. I don't think there's a Yu-Gi-Oh stream going on, but I think it's in a different room, so I'm not 100%. But I can try to find out for you. Oh, that'd be super fun. I mean, I would wreck George. Everybody knows that. I essentially decimate George at everything. So it's just a fact. But, yeah. Yeah, Zero Magnum. Yeah, exactly. Like the power boosters, I think is actually just a great example, right? The power boosters is a great example of in your face game design, right? Like those cards are all very good, but they're clearly supposed to be used with a certain thing. And so I think it takes a lot of reward from players, right? They don't feel like they're breaking the game. They don't feel like, they're doing something special. They're just playing the card the way it's intended, and that's it. Which, like I said, is not always a bad thing. Sometimes it's needed. I'm just not a huge fan of it. SSJ3 did nothing wrong.
Dragon Ball Super players, as time in the round. Active players, finish your current turn and begin your free turn extension. With 10 additional minutes for end of match procedure.
Hey, Desi, do you know why the box for this set is so expensive? Just it's out of stock. It's sold out like everywhere. So that's the big reason. It's just sold out. Obviously, I don't know. I don't work for Bandai. I don't work for, the distributors. I have absolutely no idea what their reprint schedule is, but I see no reason why they wouldn't reprint it or bring more back in, like a draft box type thing, have more in it in that scenario. But I don't see why they would just purposely not reprint it. I don't know, though. I mean, I guess I have no idea the logistics behind what their printing is. Maybe they have to pay a ton of money to get the set reprinted. I don't know. Oh, PyCon, right? That leader's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Getting tagged on Facebook, Eric. I'm going to check that out. I'm not sure what tag's going on, but... Okay, I'm checking the Facebook real quick. Checking that Facebook. All right. Yeah, it's really surprising to me that Raditz isn't out. That makes me think they're saving Raditz for like a whole set. Like they're going to do like a whole like Saiyan Saga set, which I think would be sick. I don't know, is Raditz part of the Saiyan Saga? Is the Saiyan Saga Raditz and Vegeta and Nappa coming, or is it just Dragon Ball Z sagas? I actually don't know the answer to that, to be honest. List of sagas. Yeah, okay. It is, right? It's called the Saiyan Saga. It has Raditz Saga and Vegeta Saga. Okay. Makes sense. I just wasn't sure if that was like technically a separate thing or not. Word. What's up, Leak Kitchen? Morning sunshine. What's up, Mr. David Fujimara, the sexiest guy from the West Coast? Dusty, could you please help ask the event head judges what are the ruling of the red Gogeta leader? If it does get 5k boost on opponent's turn, thanks. Let me take a look at this guy. I will ask a judge, but let me look at this guy. There are two. Which red Gogeta leader are you guys talking about? Actually, I say which, but there's two, right? It has to be this one, right? Because the other one is is the one from the so it has to be this one. Okay. Active battle once per turn. Choose one red card from your hand and place it in your drop area. There are 2 or more red Sun Goku BR cards and 2 or more red Vegeta BR cards in your drop area. And it's your turn. Your opponent can activate counter skills with energy cost 2 or more for the duration of the turn, comma, and this card gets plus 5,000 power for the power and double strike for the duration of the turn. Why do you guys think this works? That you get this on your opponent's turn? I'm just curious. I mean, I'm not like trying to be mean or anything. I'm just curious why. Where is the? I guess I'll link this in chat, but I don't see where you guys like where this is coming from. I'll put it in chat. If you just let me know what you're worried about, and then I'll try to figure it out. Oh, that's awesome. Streaming from work with no sound. I guess me telling you that's awesome doesn't matter if you don't have sound, I guess. So I'll just stop talking. They gave us Boo and another Dende. Not, Shadow Dragon stuff for Wish. Oh, me too. Swagga Stew. Me too, my man. The logic is that the wording compares to Mecha Frieza, the Returning Terror. That battle card still gets double strike. Well, it's a separate sentence, right? Like Mecha Frieza is a separate sentence. I think, right? It's like period then, right? So it's a separate effect technically, I guess. It says, when you play this card, you may place one card from your hand in your drop area. If you do so, choose up to 2 of your opponent rest mode battle cards and KO those cards, period. Then, capital T, then underscore, what the heck, comma, this card gains double strike for the duration of the turn. I don't see that wording on the Gogeta, right? It's your turn, your opponent can't take cards. Yeah, so it's not similar wording at all, right? It's all commas. It's all one sentence. It's like a run-on sentence, but it's a sentence. There are 2 more red Vegeta cards in your drop area, and it's your turn. Your opponent can't activate counter skills with energy cost 2 or more for the duration of the turn, comma, no period, no capital like then, and this card gets plus 5,000 power for double strike for the duration of the turn. Yeah, I mean, me personally, I don't see it. This is completely different wording to me, but I'm not a level 2 judge, so whatever your level 2 judges say is what I would go with, guys. Oh, that'd be so cool. Wish Android 17 would be so cool. Well, I'm glad I can be more entertaining than work. That's like a bar that I stay at, right? It's like if I'm not more entertaining than work, then I'm failing, right? That's like at least how entertaining I want to be. Oh, awesome. Corn 2, not going to ask. I can see. Destiny, I want to clarify because local judges have different answers. That's why I want to get a final answer. Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying that it's. I'm sorry, man. I'm not trying to discourage you from getting an answer. I'm just giving you my opinion. You know what I mean? To me, it clearly doesn't work. It's two completely different wordings. But I'll get a level 2 on here, and we'll take a look at it for you. The G-Man, thank you so much for hosting with 3 viewers, my friend. Really appreciate you. You are the best. It's a good point, Leak Kitchen. All right, guys. Well, that's it for round number 1 of our Dragon Ball Super Team Wars event. I'm gonna get caught up really quickly on. I'm gonna get caught up really quickly on chats, and then we're gonna step away so I can get everybody ready to go for the next round. Switch this to round 2, though. All right, guys. Let me get caught up on chat, and then I'll be back trying to find spicy decks for you guys. Dude, no problem, Laban. That's my pleasure, sir. Spoofy TV, hello friends. Hello, man. How's it going? Welcome to the chat. I don't know how Minnesota did, to be honest. But I'll see if they won. I'll try to get them on here. All right, guys. Well, I'm going to get everything set up here. I'm going to set this timer up to be at, we'll say 10:50. We'll say 10:50. That's probably pretty reasonable. Guys, love you very much. Thank you for all your love and support. If you have any questions, guys, keep it in chat, and I'll do my best to answer questions as soon as possible. Love you guys very much. Thank you all so much for your love and support. Already at almost 200 viewers, and it's 10:31 a.m. So you guys are insane, and I appreciate your support. All right, guys, we shall return. See you soon for the round 2 of the Dragon Ball Super Card Game Team Wars events.
be more to life than this. Reaching for the stars, traveling so far, like a dragonfly. Just grab my hand from hidden sin. With me tonight. I run away.
Hey guys, what is it? Sure, I'm saying it like that. That was weird. What's up? Oh, Mr. Jake. What is it? I don't know what I'm doing. This is the first time I've ever spoke in front of people, apparently. So I say weird stuff. All right, guys. We have two amazing teams once again for you guys. As it turns out, we're like 40 for 40 of picking two amazing teams. We have Minnesota on the left. These guys are amazing. I hope that's right. Actually, I think that's backwards. Actually, that is absolutely backwards. Yeah. I just realized that. It's backwards. Huh?
No, it's, oh.
Yeah, it's backwards. That's my fault. It's backwards. That's cool. I could fix that very quickly. So we're going to do that real quick. Not sure how that happened, but we'll fix it for you guys. I don't want it to be mistaken. But like I said, don't worry. That will take very long to fix. I am the master of copy and paste, and that is all we need to make this work. Yeah, Matt. Copy and paste for ya, sir. Not sure why I'm talking in a weird, terrible accent either, but that's where we're at. Okay, there we go. Boom. Fixed so fast. You guys didn't even have a chance to know what was going on. All right, guys, let's actually talk about the matchup a little bit. How about that? Is that a pretty good idea? Probably. All right, guys, so on the left, we have Ultra Instinct, Mr. Jake Brown representing that team with Super Shinron. Actually, is this a Super Shinron mirror match? No, it looks like this is Purunga, I think. I think Minnesota is playing Purunga. Yeah, so we have Super Shinron on the left by Jake Brown. Very fast, very Stormish type of deck. And on the right, we have Dominic Delmont, which actually sounds like a character from Castlevania. So, you know, after this match is over, he's going to go probably to the castle, destroy some vampires. From Minnesota, playing what appears to be Purunga. I'm confident in saying that is the Purunga leader, which just normally means you're playing the Agent Destruction deck, which we already see one in Energy, so that's probably a pretty fair assessment. These guys are absolutely amazing, by the way. Minnesota guys are so, so cool. It was a pleasure talking to them. I talked to them before the round started quite a bit, which is why I feel like I can make a joke about Dominic here. Hopefully he doesn't get mad at me. But no, these guys are just absolutely amazing. Great players. Won their last round. Dance King was saying, I was going to say I know Dom was using the edges. Yeah, absolutely. I'm going to pause for a second, guys. I'm so sorry. I got to cough. Give me one second. All right, I didn't want to cough in your ears. Agent Destruction decks, if you guys aren't aware of what that is the feature rares or campaign rares, whatever they're calling them now. They change them every set. But they're essentially a specific type of card. Now, last set, we got the really cool, like, Goku and Vegeta cards, which were really, really neat. And this set, they're all thematic, which I thought was super cool. And there's also the secret rare plays with those as well, which really, honestly, makes this really cool deck that we're about to see with Dominic. It's a combo-heavy, kind of tribal-esque deck, which is really, really neat. Castlevania hero Dominic Delmont. Does that not sound like a Castlevania hero, guys? I would play the heck out of that character. I'm Dominic Delmont. That is like one of the most amazing names we've heard on stream. Take a quick swig of water here, trying to clear my throat here. All right. Jake showing off his Dragon Balls, saying, look how many Dragon Balls I have. Use a card from every set. Super Dragon Ball being searched out by Dominic. I love this card a lot. Draw 4, discard 2. Actually really powerful. Draw 4 is very good. Right. Dominic Delmont, the cousin of Simon Belmont. He wanted to beat Dracula, but he's kind of a slacker, so he just settled for the Wolfman and called it a day. He's like, yeah, I want to go, kill Dracula, but also there's this really cool Dragon Ball Super tournament in Chicago. So I'm going to go do that first. I'm going to let you have this one, Simon. I'll get the next time Dracula comes back. Unless it falls on the release tournament, then I won't be able to. All right, 1,200,000 off of the Bulma. I have to keep pausing, guys. Sorry, I keep coughing a lot. All right, we're back.
Perfect.
Yeah, perfect timing on the coughing. Delmont. I hope I'm not saying his name wrong. I know. Well, it makes a lot of sense, right? Because this actually looks a lot like the developer build that we saw at Orlando. Essentially, what he's trying to do is he's using the Bulma to get more agents of destruction in the drop area, right? And so you're trying to fuel that boo. Yeah, full screen Ultra got it in chat. He knows what's going on. Guys, also thank you so much for all 181 of you being here, supporting us in chat. Like I said, it's not even noon yet. We're in round number 2, and you guys are supporting us like crazy. So thank you so much for all that love and support for the stream. 10,000 coming in to 10,000. Bulma into Super Shinron, which is an interesting comment. All right, we'll see what Jake can do. He's starting to get the kind of critical mass here. Running Broly in this deck, too, which is pretty unique. Running 6-drop Broly, 7-drop Broly. All right, drawing 2 cards off the 2 Dragon Balls, which puts him to 6, I believe. So he's 1 Dragon Ball short from Awakening, I think. But I'm probably wrong. And there it is. 1-star Dragon Ball. I'm going to draw first. Remember, guys, always draw first off that. See what he decides to discard here. We're going to discard the Piccolo. Kami's Power Piccolo. Pretty interesting deck here by Mr. Jake Brown from Ultra Instinct. Curious to see what the end game of this deck is going to be. It looks like it's just going to be discard your hand a bunch with my turn to try to take advantage of that. He is going to Awaken Super Shinron, or Wish Super Shinron, getting back the regular Dragon Ball and drawing another card. I like that play by Jake. Got a Child's Wish out. Probably not what I expected. This does have Burst, though. I think this is Burst 3. I think it has Burst at 1, 2, 3. Oh, what? I know what a card does? Heck, yeah. Gets plus 5k critical, I believe, on the Burst. He's just passing. Okay, with 2 energy open. Having multiple power bursts in hand is also pretty good. He can get some 1-drops back from his drop if he happens to have it in there. I'm not sure if he does, though. Dominic going to play a Bobbity down in energy. This Bobbity is actually really cool. 1-drop makes all of your Agents of Destruction have no specified cost, which is really cool. Yeah, I'm with you, Pat. This 7-drop Broly has me excited. Looks like he's taking advantage of the Broly chain in the deck. I'm really curious to see what his end game is. This is a lot different. I expected this deck to play like Storm, and it looks like he's playing a different game plan here. So I'm really, really curious to see exactly how it's played. Dominic of 5. Take a quick look through his drop. Going to Awaken. Decided to get back Child's Wish. All right, both the Ultra Instinct player and the judge are going to take a quick read at the card. Right. Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, that's something definitely to bring attention to. Yeah, I'm sorry. I was very vague when I talked about that. The 7-drop Broly does need a Broly leader for its effect. The effect being If your opponent has, I think, what, 3 or more cards in hand, they discard a card. And if they have 3 or less cards in hand, you ready. That is very true. I assumed, however, it was just a finisher, just the 30K. Like, I'm just going to attack you the very big dude. Whether or not that's the case, though, who knows? Also might just be maybe a search target. Maybe he runs like the 1-drop Broly, and he just put those in there to increase his chance of hitting off that. I'm not sure. That could also be a thing. Child's Wish. See what Dominic decides to grab from his drop here. Choosing the Boo. Let's see if Dominic has it in hand. See where he has it. Tapping 2. There is the 5-drop. Choosing to put, there's the Evil Wizard. That's step 1. And doesn't seem to have it in hand. Is it in life? We will see. Uh-oh. He searched it a second time. Oh, there it is. There's the secret rare Boo coming into play. Jake Brown going to take a second to quickly read this card. This card is absolutely devastating. He decides to play 2 Slug, a Vegeta. No Janimbas, though, which is a little bit unfortunate. Janimba, very powerful card in this scenario, but yeah, 2 Slug, that's 2 discards. And Android 17. No, I'm sorry, it's Android. Not sure actually which Android that is, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm a noob when it comes to Dragon Ball, guys. I'm gonna figure this out. It's Android, is it 13, I think? I'm not sure on that, so we're gonna take a quick look. Yeah, Android 13. So actually, Android 13 has critical. Choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards and KO it. Then if your opponent chooses, 1 card from their hand and places it in their drop area. Only costs 2. That's a very powerful effect for 2. And then Vegeta, when you play this card, choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards with 25,000 power or less, and KO it. So here he comes in with the critical attack. Power Burst, getting back to Kami. Ooh, Kami very good in this situation, guys. Very good in this situation. That Dominic knows it's coming now, so he's going to have to either try to discard it from his opponent's hand, which doesn't seem possible considering he's exhausted his energy. So he's just going to have to make use of his attacks while he still gets them on board here. These are 20,000 attackers, so that's very powerful attackers. Choosing to go with the Vegeta. Looks like Jake is going to take it, draws a card, gets a card from his life. Couldn't make out what it is. Another 20K from Slug.
If you want to sign up for Gunslinger, they take your registration out in the hallway. It starts at roughly in an hour. If you want to sign up for Gunslinger, they're doing registration out in the hallway.
Super combo, go to the 25. Jake. Waiting to see what Dominic decides to do with this last attack. Going to swing in for 20K here. We'll see if he decides to combo anything, any super combos. That's just going to be another super combo draw card. 2 super combos out of Jake's hand, though. Pretty good for Dominic. Now swinging in for 40,000 triple strike. That's going to get the second power burst. And he has no target for the power burst. And now he's going to ready. Expecting to see Kami come down here, but it's possible Jake decides to advance his board state instead of using Kami. An argument could be made for either one of those scenarios. Nope, there comes the Kami. Draw the card. And he's simply just going to pay 2 to wipe the board. Now, it's important to note that Jake did get another Kami off the Kami draw. So he could just, if he wanted, just play a Kami here, cycle a little bit, keep that energy open for some defense. All right, here comes Child's Wish for free. He's going to choose the Broly. Ooh, that's sick. Which gets to kill. Yeah, SCR is still alive. Remember, guys, Kami's only 4 or less, I think. Is it 4 or less or 5 or less? I think it's 4 or less. I'll check, though. I don't want to lie to you guys. Yeah, 4 or less. So that was a very brilliant play by Jake, wiping the board and killing the SCR. All right, so Dominic is going to use Bulma to shuffle these 3 cards back into his deck. Okay, Bulma is out in play now. Actually going to attack with Bulma. Very suspicious play. Going to combo 2 of the Agents of Destruction. And there is the surprise attack. Boo. It looks like Dominic's going to continue this chain once again. Using another Evil Wizard Bobbity in hand, and there's SCR once again. See what's if Jake can defend as easily as he did last time. He's going to lose a lot more cards this time, though. I think Dominic put a couple more slugs into drop that turn, so we'll see how many. All right. Yep, there's 3 cards from Jake's hand, and Vegeta to kill the Broly. So 3 slugs, a critical attacker, and a KO effect. Sorry, guys, I keep coughing. So here's the first 20k attack from Android 13. Now, this is a critical attack. And Jake, once again, is going to super combo. Comes 20k Lord Slug. Another 20k attack here. Jake, I would imagine, is going to take these hits as a way to refill his hand after the slugs. But he also wants to be careful. He doesn't want to use too many cards or take too much life to refill his hand, or he's going to put himself in a situation where he can easily just die to the Boo. 25k here. Good combo by Dominic. And then another attack. 20k slug, using 2 cards. So we'll put Dominic in a weird position, whether he decides to attack with the Boo or not. Looks like he's just going to say no. I like that play a lot by Dominic. No reason to attack and give your opponent more cards. Smart comboing by Jake, and really smart attacks by Dominic. Six, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 22. So 22 cards. So he can actually use Super Shinron's ability here. He only has 2 cards in hand, however. Whether or not he's going to be able to make use of these 2 cards is yet to be seen. Dominic's setting at what appears to be 3 cards in hand. Did draw a World Peace from that. Or I'm sorry, a Child's Wish from that. That might be enough to get him started here. All right, Child's Wish. Looks like Jake is hovering over the Kami here to wipe this board again. This card's Kami, going to draw a card off the effect. Pay 2. Wipes the board yet again. It's basically going to be Jake's turn, though. I'm passing straight to Dominic here. All right, Dominic scooting his chair in, getting ready for this turn. Taking a quick look through his drop area here, trying to figure out exactly how he wants to map out his turn here. Already has a powerful 40k triple striker on field, so just needs to find a way to do 1 damage beforehand, and I think he might be in a pretty good spot. Playing Bobbity out. Uh-oh. Attacking with Bobbity here. Comboing with Boo. To go up to 11k. Paying 2 to Child's Wish. Got Child's Wish out. The Bulma. One thing Jake could have done to try to stop this is negate these attacks, so it doesn't give Dominic the ability to combo. I don't think he has a negate in hand though, so it's probably a moot point at this point. But oh no, he's actually using the ability. There's a 5-drop into Evil Wizard. And there comes out Big Boy Boo yet again. This is not good for Jake Brown here. This is going to be a big discard. How many cards are in Jake's hand here? I can't tell. Is it 3? Yeah, so that's basically game. Yeah, he discards his hand. He'll attack with a critical. Knock him to 3 and then attack with Boo, and that's game. We'll see if he sequences it correctly. He does, and Jake understands, and that is game number 1 from the Minnesota player, Mr. Dominic Delmont. The Vampire Slayer himself taking down game number 1 for the Minnesota team. How awesome. Good couple turns there by Dominic. Being able to play the Boo 3 times is pretty huge. Obviously, the first time is devastating. The second time is also devastating. Very hard to come back from. The third time is almost always game. I don't think I've ever seen anyone survive 3. Win a soda. Speaking of buying SCR, boo. Well, that's awesome. The Ultra Instinct has awesome jerseys, guys. You can see them right there. The Ultra Instinct form on the for Goku on their jerseys is super cool. If we can switch to the other angle too, we can show the Minnesota. I think, right? Yeah, check out the Minnesota jerseys. Hashtag Minnesota is pretty cool. Oh, that's awesome, Dance King. That's super cool. I'm glad they're doing well for you. Yeah, McLovin. Yeah, ARG is here vendoring the event. Absolutely. Yep, if you're around the area, you could go up and try to buy a Boo or a Broly SCR. Huh? Yeah.
You get a free Broly pack for demo.
You guys can see we have some people demoing the game here as well. You guys get a free Broly pack if you come demo the game here too. So if you're anywhere near the Chicago area, A, don't forget the event is completely free. And B, if you get here late, you can still get your Broly pack by demoing with a judge. And you can attend all the side events that will be happening not only today but tomorrow as well. Side events.
Attention Yu-Gi-Oh players, that is time in the round. Please enter end of match procedure by finishing the current phase. Again, Yu-Gi-Oh players, that is time in the round.
I actually really like the Ultra Instinct jerseys. They're really cool. Baseball tees. Gameplay is getting ready, guys. Players are setting up, getting their opening hands figured out. And we're getting ready to get into game number 2 here for you. For this event, it's best of 3, just per player. You know, the players play a best of 3 match. Normally, or I would say, I don't want to say normally. I guess previously, it is.
Gotta remove his life or you'll
Yeah, if you want to, you can. It's fine. If you want to, yeah. I'm sorry, but previously, best of 3 was it was best of 1. So every player played just a best of 1. SSB John is new here. Say hello. I am saying hello to you, SSB John. Nice to have you here at ARG Live. Thank you so much for stopping in. Saying hello. We really appreciate you.
Team roster on the banner outside the hall. Please check if you have a chance and your team.
Yes, I'm sorry. Yes, this is how all the celebration events were run and will be ran. I meant team events previous to celebrations were ran best of 1. So. All right, Dominic playing his 1-star Dragon Ball. Choosing to discard Bulma. Oh yeah, One Star Ball is just a fantastic ball. I felt like when it very first came out, you know, it was really underutilized, and now I think people are seeing just how powerful that card is. Oh, thank you so much, Ziddle Six. Dusty, what's up? As usual, love the commentating. Thank you so much, man. It's always a pleasure to have you here. I want to figure out what this 7-drop Broly is in the deck for. I'm really curious to see Jake's deck getting to actually take off. And I think since he's going first this time, actually, did he choose to go second? Yeah, actually, did Jake choose to go second? I just realized that. Can you do that? Huh. Nico-san 05. Yo, how's it going, Dusty? It's going pretty good. It's going pretty good, my friend. Jimmy Man with the Tootsie Roll looking good. Not gonna lie, a little hungry. I need some elfin crackers.
Snacks are locked.
Elven crackers. Is that what they're called? Elfin? Alexander the Grant 800. Who from KTM is there? Good question. We have Danny, Zuhair, and Anthony, the Canadian team, and then we have Eric and Eon Hill, the East team, KTM East. So that's our two teams that are currently here playing.
Put some over there. They left them all open.
Yeah, Donald DM. Yeah, that rule I feel like just keeps getting changed. At first, it was if you lost, you had to go first the next time. Then they changed it to you could choose, and then I thought they changed it back, and now it's back to second, or you could choose. It's fine either way. It doesn't matter to me. I was just under the impression that it was switched back, but. Ooh, Super Dragon Ball. Oh, Super Dragon Ball. Draw 4, discard 2. I will do that any day of the week. Discarding one of the boos seems actually very good. Charge an Arity and using Super Shenron to search out those remaining Dragon Balls that he needs. All right. Drawing 2. Looks like I drew a Dragon Ball, actually. Maybe not, actually. 1-star Dragon Ball, drawing a card. See what he discards here. Yeah, discards Kami. Oh, that's a good point. GG Grixis. Yeah, I think Purunga would be a great board wipe for the deck. Yeah, that'd be a great way to handle this boo. Shuffling back in the deck is actually pretty annoying. Because you have to work hard to get it back out again. I'm waiting for when the regionals locations are announced. Been waiting for it for a while. Should be soon. Should be soon. I actually have that video too. I need to show the video for you guys. I forgot to show it last round. That's my bad. All right, Dominic attacking with the Bulma here, 10,000 in the 10,000. Jake still had quite a bit of life. Looks like maybe all 7 here, or all 7, all 8. Power bursting the Bulma attack. I like that play a lot by Jake. That's going to stop Dominic from being able to combo any Aegis of Destruction into the Bulma. Very heads-up play by Jake. Yeah. No, I don't take it that way at all, man. I mean, I need help, honestly. Having a second commentator is huge. Commentating an event by yourself is very hard for a lot of reasons. It's just very taxing in general. B, I do a lot of things behind the scenes. I adjust overlays. I'm, working on technical things. And so it's nice to have that co-commentator that can kind of take over a little bit while I'm distracted by, pulling cards up or adjusting overlays or doing more technical things. But yeah, we don't necessarily do auditions in quotation marks, but a lot of the times I'll ask, I'll be like, hey guys, I need a co-commentator for this event or whatever. Dusty's dyslexic sometimes, absolutely. I can't say anybody's name correctly. So yeah. I mean, I would love to have help always. The celebrations events were a little tough though because there's so many people. Everybody wanted to play, right? It's so rewarding to play in this event. Well, thanks, buddy. I really appreciate it, guys. I can still always do better for you guys. Oh, me neither, Jesus. It's going to be amazing. Yeah, you could do that. Yeah. I believe it works like that. I'm not 100%, but I'm pretty sure it works like that, yeah. Oh, thank you, Nico-san. Appreciate you. Hey, you have to blind preemptive strike, but they can't, like, I guess they could go like, I'm not going to play anything, but that's like fine,
Attention Yu-Gi-Oh players, your pairings for round 2 are posted in the hallway. Again,
Dominic putting so much pressure on.
for round 2 are posted.
Using his holy water here to put a lot of pressure on Jake Brown here. Right, Brown Magician has it correct in chat. The only counterplay to preemptive would be not playing them, which is the goal.
You have a deck list to submit. You need to do so. Penalties for not turning in a deck list will be given out before we start round 2. Again, Yu-Gi-Oh players, please make sure you have submitted a deck list.
Claudio, my man, what's up? In chat at ARG Live, you sound better, Dusty. You are not sick anymore. I am not. I mean, like, honestly, I don't think I was necessarily sick. If I'm being honest, I think it's just a. How do I say this? I think it might be. I think we have too many cats. I think we have too many cats at home. That's what I think. I'm not sure. I'm still trying to figure it out, but I think I have too many cats at home, and it's making me like I'm not allergic to cats, but I think it's making me a little. Do I need to?
Well,
Like after this game? I can't after this game, yeah.
yeah, it just kicked me off.
Huh?
It just kicked me off.
Oh, it did. Okay. Guys, a little limitation to the internet here at the convention center is that we can only be on the internet 4 hours at a time. That's frustrating, but we've currently been streaming for 2 hours and 15 minutes, so it shouldn't affect this game. But what I'll try to do is when we go to the next screen, I'm going to reset the internet. It might drop out for like a second. If that happens, just refresh and we'll be right back. I'm going to try to do it not during the game. There's no such thing as too many cats. Like I said, I don't have allergies. I think it's just like maybe too much hair or maybe something with the dandruff. I don't know what it is, but I noticed that I was starting to feel a lot better, and then I went home for this weekend, and like I immediately felt bad again. And so I'm just guessing it's the cats. I think we just have too many. Because I started getting kind of sick. Not sick, but like I started feeling bad like when we got our 4th cat. And so I think maybe that's the situation. And we have a big house. I mean, it's not like we have a small house or anything, but I think I don't think it matters, right? And whether you have a big house, a small house, I think 4 cats is 4 cats. I think that's just maybe too much. I don't know full screen ultra. I really don't, but I think it's the next evolution of convention centers. I think the good ones will start taking the internet more seriously, you know? Also, cell phone internet's getting better too. It's always a good alternative. Looks like Dominic's going to hit this combo yet again here. Yeah, 5 drop. Yeah, he comboed the SCR. And without the gates or anything, there's really no way to stop it. Uh-oh, seems to be a little bit of trouble here. No, he's just going to attack first, maybe? Coming here with 20K double strike, I believe. Maybe it's just single. And passing. I guess you can't just afford the EX evolve here. Not enough energy. Yeah, I mean, there's multiple things that could be happening here, right? He could have no Evil Wizard Bobbity in hand to put under him. He could, obviously doesn't have the 2 energy. All right. This could be the break that Jake needs, though. Going to awaken here, get a Dragon Ball from his drop, use it, draw a card. Jake is, again, looking through his drop here, trying to figure out the right line of play. We see the Gotenks in his drop, too. Jake played some spicy cards. Child's Wish going to get back the Broly, make him sacrifice something here. Probably going to choose a 1-drop Ball Mount, imagine. But he's going to choose a 3-drop. Makes a little bit more sense, actually. Going to play that surprise attack Frieza for free. It's a big power turn here for Jake. Let's see how it develops. Oh, is Union Jordan on 5-drop free? I thought it cost 2 for some reason. All right, the Tau is huge. The Tau shuts down the Aegis of Destruction Slug. Oh, you're right. It is the evolve cost. You're right. I'm sorry, guys. All right, the critical attack goes through, knocking Dominic to 6 here. Another 15K attack here by Jake. Ooh, got a 25K double strike here, tapping himself out. And Dominic uses Bulma to save the 5-drop Boo. I like that play. And Jake's just going to pass. The 5-drop Boo does survive. However, my guess again is that Dominic does not have access to a Bobbity, since I'm an idiot and thought it was 2 energy. Mine is Kill Zone. It's like Killy Zone, actually, but... Oh, I'm sorry. Killy is a 0 cost. Sorry, guys. Oh, sorry, that came out of nowhere. Killy Zone is a 0 cost. Take 3 cards from your drop area, put them in your warp, draw a card, and your opponent can't play counter play cards. So they can't play, Cold Bloodlust, Crusher Ball, Preemptive Strike, those type of things. Another Dragon Radar here.
Has anyone dropped from
Cyber Evo, what's up, Dusty? Hope your weekend is awesome. Currently chilling on my lunch break. Guys, Mr. Richie is in chat. Say hello to Mr. Richie. Such an amazing guy. Dominic actually pretty low egg cards in deck. Not that I think that's going to be an issue, but something pretty funny to point out. Finally gets the Bobbity he needs. Slips underneath there, gets the SCR on top. Hopefully Dominic doesn't misplay here. I think Slug doesn't give you the option. We'll see. I think it just says discard 1 when it comes into play. I just want to make sure. Yeah, actually your opponent chooses 1 card, so it's absolutely mandatory. I don't believe that Dominic runs. I don't believe that Dominic runs Janimbas. Ooh, gosh, like Beerus. Sick. That's a huge card right there, by the way. If I'm Dominic, I am telling my teammates, guys, he is running Godstrike Beerus. We have Godstrike Beerus over here. That's huge. Do not play around Godstrike Beerus. That is a definite play around card. Jake is going to Power Burst, the triple strike attack. All right. Jake uses a card out of a hand in the card at field. He attacked for another 20K. Going to take it, go to what appears to be either 1 or 2. And that's game. Jake knows it's game. Dominic Delmont takes Jake down with his whip in Holy Fire to secure the win for Minnesota, it seems like. Amazing set of games from both Jake Brown and Dominic. It was a pleasure casting those games. Wish them both the best of luck moving forward in the tournament. Super excited. Guys, I'm going to go ahead and reset the internet now. If you guys see a little dip, like the stream cuts out for a second, just refresh and it'll be right back. Please do not think the stream is going down. I just have to reset. The convention center only lets us on the internet for 4 hours at a time. If that makes sense. So we just have to kind of do a really quick reset. Guys, we love you so much. Zero Madam X with that Hakai emote in chat. Thank you so much, Zero Madam. You are amazing. Great friend. fantastic supporter. You supported me from the start, Zero Magnum. It's awesome to have you here. Guys, we'll be right back. Love you all so much. You are amazing. Oh my gosh, I haven't done it yet. Hakai, absolutely. Give me 1 second, guys, to do a quick reset. And we shall return. Love you guys. See you very shortly. Oh, yeah, I'll play the video too. Let me go ahead and play the video while I'm doing that. It's actually probably a bad time to play the video. Let me play some music and I'll play the video when we get back. If you guys haven't seen the video already, definitely check it out. All right, guys, give me 1 second. Be right back.
Attention Global Warriors. In 2019, the Dragon Ball Super card game is getting 5 English region championships. Each event offers a new hyper-evolved tournament experience. The explosive competition kicks off in June with preliminary tournaments in each region. France and Italy are getting championships too. If you think you've got what it takes, get ready to prove it. Latin America, Oceania, Europe, Asia, North America. The tournament season wraps up in October with regional finals to determine the strongest players of the year. Know what else is getting powered up this year? The prizes. One-of-a-kind items you won't find anywhere else. Attend prelims to get 2019 edition championship packs featuring 5 hyper-powerful cards. Top-ranking players will receive unique merit cards as proof of their skill. The more of these you have, the more uncontested your might. Advance to the championships in each region to get limited foil versions of championship cards. The higher you place, the better the prizes. Giant cards, metal cards, and more are yours for the taking. The top 3 players in each region get one-of-a-kind leader cards with unique artwork and special region-specific design. Those skilled enough to be crowned champion get a commemorative card with their photo in the art. Have what it takes to be a champion? Prove it! The championship season kicks off in June. Who will reign supreme this year? There's only one way to find out.
hanging by a thread, hung up on all the words you said, breaking free from this conformity that you force on me. Everything I do is one big show. It's about damn time that I take control. Put me under a microscope and watch me take control. What's this? I finally read this helplessness. Tired of feeling like I'm upside down, so I'm gonna turn it all around. And dear God, save my soul, 'cause it is flawed. Tired of feeling like I'm upside down, so I'm gonna turn it all around. Upside down. Upside down. Gonna turn it all around. Upside down. And don't tell me that I need saving. Finally awake and living. Yeah. The pressure inside was building. I felt under attack, and now my mind's attacked. And I've chosen my path. I've chosen my path. What's this? I finally read this helplessness. Tired of feeling like I'm upside down, so I'm gonna turn it all around. And dear God, save my soul, 'cause it is flawed. Tired of feeling like I'm upside down, so I'm gonna turn it all around.
Hey guys, how's it going? And welcome to round number 3 of the Dragon Ball Super card game celebration event here in beautiful Chicago, Illinois. We have a barn burner for you. I don't know why I keep saying that. I'm not sure what that means, but I'm pretty sure it means a really good match. And that's exactly what we have for you here. We have Team 3 Stars Anoop Kamar on the left. Great player. Playing what appears to be Green Broly. No, actually, it's Vegeta Baby. I think it's actually Vegeta Baby on the left. I should have looked at the leaders, but a lot of people, for some reason, like to hide their leader, like that matters. I don't quite get it, but a lot of people do that. So I think that the leader was hidden, so I didn't get to see what it was. But it looks like Vegeta Baby from here. I think I see a little bit of a gray hair, but fantastic player from Team 3 Star. Now, a little bit of a disclaimer: this isn't the same Team 3 Star from round 1. That was Team Numeric 3 Star, and this is Team 3 Star spelled out as THREE. Not intentional, but pretty cool. So yeah, so that's Team 3 Star. And on the right, we have KTM East. It's Kitchen Table Meta East. Eon Hill on the right playing Green Broly. Now, I know you guys have been asking for this list. Eon said that he kills often on turn 2. That was something that excited you guys. It excited me as well, because that means there's a chance I can get some food after this. So that's what we're praying for, guys. Let's get some hearts in the chat. We're trying to get that turn 2 kill. And by the way, either way, if Anoop wins on turn 2 as well, that would be fantastic. Let's get some quick games in here so we all can take a break. It's almost lunchtime. Actually, it's lunchtime. So we all can get some lunch and get ready for round number 4. So here we go, guys. I'm not sure, Leak Kitchen, but we'll figure it out. Oh, I got the Hakai's in chat. Thank you so much, Zero Magnum X. That means a lot. Yeah, it is off screen. I'm sorry. I think it's Vegeta Baby. And the red in energy, I think, all but confirms it. I will get them to fix that. But I know that Anoop is a little nervous on stream, guys. He's a little nervous. So let's encourage him in chat in case he comes back and watches this. Amazing guy, by the way. I had a chance to talk to him a little bit. The Hill Twins were a little late getting set down. Just amazing group, amazing guy. You know, the entire Team 3 Star team. So let's encourage him. Let's not make him nervous to be playing on stream. Hashtag lunch for Dusty. I can get behind that hashtag. Let's make that trending. Yeah, very tough opponent. But like I said, that's just kind of how it worked out. You guys wanted to see Eon's deck, and unfortunately, he had to play against Eon. I mean, that's the thing. If you guys are making a team, a couple things to remember. Your A player decides tiebreakers, not tiebreakers, draws. So if your match ends in a draw, but your A player won, then that's the winner. And if they drew, then the B player decides, and if they drew, obviously C player decides. That's important to remember. The second thing is that obviously your A and C players are going to be the players that are going to be on stream most often. So if you're nervous to be on stream, you might want to be in the B seat to make sure that there's no chance that you're on stream. Butters on W says, don't put any peppers in it. I'll try not to. Yes, these Broly mats are amazing. Eon striking with his 10,000. Power Broly here. Anoop is going to combo away that Booyah. Booyah.
Dragon Ball Super Team Celebration players, if you still do not have an opponent, please raise your hand and call for a judge. You have won the
Yeah, hashtag no pressure. No, it's your first time on stream. You're nervous to be on stream. You're playing against a 2-time national championship or regional championship winner. No big deal. Pretty easy match here, I would imagine. Now, Noob needs to find a way to be defensive in the early game. Broly is very much like most of the aggro decks that we play. They hurt themselves a lot to get to an advantageous position. So if you can either disrupt their plan, that's obviously a very easy way to win. Or if you can more consistently, if you can just defend yourself against their onslaught, they'll a lot of times hurt themselves so much to get there that you can just win on the crackback. I think either one of those options is available for Anoop. We'll just figure out which one he decides to take. It looks like he's going with the more defensive plan, which I like a lot. That's true. Princess Saiyan's Tommy. That's very true. Absolutely, Nico-san. I am super excited for you as well. Nico-san. 05. Is it 05 or 05? 05 probably, huh? Eon taking some time here, trying to figure out exactly what he wants to do. Anoop just easily comboing out of that attack, and here comes the 10,000 Broly attack as well. We'll see if Eon decides that this is the time to start going up the chain or not. Eon can awaken perfectly at 4 here if he decides to pull the trigger here, but it looks like he might just be passing. Oh, I would love that. Princess Saiyan's Tommy, I would love Worlds next year. EU versus USA, that would be amazing. I might try to set something up for Fight Night once I get a little bit more free time. Try to do another week of Fight Night with EU versus USA. It's something I really, really wanted to do, but I've just been so busy with, other projects. But I'm going to try my best to do something like that for you guys. Yes, yeah, I'm sorry, Gundam Unicorn, yeah. So whenever the Broly dies, the one-drop Broly dies, or is KO'd, removed from battlefield, whatever it is, you can decide to either take a life or 2 life. And since Eon's at 5, if he used the mechanism to kill the Broly, he could take 1 life and go straight to 4, go perfectly to 4, which would be a great way to, obviously the dream. Yes, please, online client, Bandai, please. Shout that off the rooftops, my friends. That's what we need. For this game to grow, an online client would be amazing. It's actually a pretty cool strategy Eon's doing here. He can do a lot of cool stuff. Broly's such a good leader. I feel like we're nowhere near mastering that leader too. Leader actually seems pretty complicated with all the different plays you can make. Oh, looks like it's going to be Chain Zeno. Oh no, Chain digging deep. I did not expect this. So this is actually a big attack coming here. I like this play by Anoop. This is very, very smart. He's trying to put as much pressure on Eon as he can so that the evolve, once he starts doing the chain, I don't know what you want to call it. It's not evolve, but once he goes up the Broly chain, he essentially starts taking, he'll take too much life. I like this play a lot. I'm trying to figure out which card he wants to put in the warp here. And chooses the Ba. Combos another one-drop Broly. The card's, one-drop Broly very powerful, obviously, as your turn 1 play, but after that it becomes progressively worse. Often used as a combo piece or energy afterwards. Very hard to play 2 in a game. Alexander the Great. I'm sorry, Alexander the Grant. Yeah, that must be the case. But Anup over here is playing amazingly. He heard me, man. I don't care who gets a turn 2 kill, just the sooner the better, as far as lunch is concerned. Eon using a lot of cards here to survive. But that's the beauty, though, of this leader. And I think why Eon was waiting so long to use the ability. Vegeta Baby. I'm sorry. I'll get him to move his leader. I just don't want to stress him out right now. He's new. He's like, you know, he is nervous on stream anyway, so I don't want to, you know, go over and have the judges messing with his board or anything like that. It is Vegeta Baby though. Using the Awaken ability here.
Yu-Gi-Oh players, your pairings for round 3 are being posted in the hallway. Again, Yu-Gi-Oh players, your pairings for round 3 are
Is this gonna be another Trunks? Oh no, it's Baby. This is a heck of a play right here. This is a good play by Anoop here. Mikey So Ghost is new here. Say hello. I am saying hello to Mikey So Ghost. Thank you so much for stopping by. Welcome to the ARG live stream. Love to have you here. Thank you for checking out this awesome Dragon Ball Super card game action live from beautiful Deep Dish City, Chicago. How's it going, man? Welcome to the stream. Love having you here. So he's going to Unit Absorb it to the 4-drop here. All right, attacking for 20,000. All right, super combo into 30,000 here. Ooh, another one. This is sick. Eon might be in some trouble right here. If he takes his damage. Oh, if it's double strike, could you imagine if he has a Champa? Come on, Noob. Let's see it. That's what I'm saying. If he had double strike, that's where I was like, oh my gosh, it's coming. It's like Eon's gonna fight for this though. Drawing 2, gonna have to warp 1 card. Oh, you're right. He already is a double strike. I am so stupid. Holy crap. How bad am I at this game, guys? Pretty bad is the answer. Eon knows he has to fight for this because if not, he's dead. Yeah, I actually completely forgot. Looks like Eon is trying his best to combo out of this. Eon adding up the totals, see how high he needs to get. He might not be able to get there. I think I think it still works that way. Eon able to combo out of it, but enough making an amazing play right there. How fantastic was that play, guys? Talk about putting your opponent in a position to lose. That's how you do it. Holy crap. Ooh. Anoop counting out his drop here. Gonna play, it looks like some sort of scientist foo. Oh no. Gonna draw 2. That's huge, guys. 25,000 double striker. This is gonna come in. Attacking 25k. See if Eon has a negate or anything to be able to get rid of this. It looks like Eon's going to read the card, maybe not aware of this play. All right, game number 1 goes to Anoop. Team 3-star taking game number 1. Nervous to be on stream, my butt. Does not go up 21-0, just goes up 1 as it turns out. Amazing play by Anoop. Very good game state awareness. Making sure he knows what's going on. Amazing. All right, guys, we're going to play the video. We'll be right back after the video so you guys can check out this amazing video from Bandai. We'll see you guys very soon.
Attention Global Warriors. In 2019, the Dragon Ball Super card game is getting 5 English region championships. Each event offers a new hyper-evolved tournament experience. The explosive competition kicks off in June with preliminary tournaments in each region. France and Italy are getting championships too. If you think you've got what it takes, get ready to prove it. Latin America, Oceania, Europe, Asia, North America. The tournament season wraps up in October with regional finals to determine the strongest players of the year. Know what else is getting powered up this year? The prizes. One-of-a-kind items you won't find anywhere else. Attend prelims to get 2019 edition championship packs featuring 5 hyper-powerful cards. Top-ranking players will receive unique merit cards as proof of their skill. The more of these you have, the more uncontested your might. Advance to the championships in each region to get limited foil versions of championship cards. The higher you place, the better the prizes. Giant cards, medal cards, and more are yours for the taking. The top 3 players in each region get one-of-a-kind leader cards with unique